So Martell officially is at war with the Scots because my man be running cray cray on the streets of Huntsville. Before we go ahead and talk about this video, welcome to the channel, guys. If you're not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button down below to subscribe, like, and comment on this video your thoughts and opinion about what we are to say. Now, let's talk about this thing between Martell and the Scots. Who would have thought that a day will come where Martell will be the number one enemy, be the number one ops to the Scots? And I'm gonna say it like this: the Scots are the cause of the problem. They brought this fire on themselves and nobody else. The moment Letitia went on Carlos King's podcast to say Martell was gay, not alleged. She didn't even say alleged. She said gay. Carlos King was trying to help her, being like, you know what? Let's put it in alleged. And she said no. She said immediately. Carlos King said alleged. She said no, not alleged. I know for sure that he is, and we know some of the guys that he has laid with. The moment I heard that, I was like, yeah, it's about to get red on the streets of Huntsville. Because one thing I know about Martell, he loves his pride. He holds his pride so much. As far as Martell can keep his pride, he can do any other thing. And Letitia saying that is like a pinch. Like it's like he gutted his whole pride. And I knew that he was going to come for them in a manner that they would not expect, or rather they might expect, but they wouldn't have thought that it would have come to that day. And I'm pretty sure that Masao, one way or the other, after that interview Letitia had with Carlos King, he would have been like, yeah, babe, you fucked up. You went and poked somebody that you shouldn't have poked, because Martell has nothing to lose. And he's going to come for anybody, anywhere. He doesn't care who you are. We've learned that from how he did and treats Melody when it comes to her or anything concerning both of them. So I don't think they've learned from the mistake of, or watching how he treats Melody, or the things, or the way he makes Melody go through things. I don't think they've watched that and, try and correct things for themselves. They actually Letitia made a very huge mistake by saying that Martell was gay or bisexual and anything. She made a very huge mistake. And Martell decided to, do a bounce back, which he actually posted on his Instagram, being like, I'm gonna expose the score. Today is the day we're gonna expose the scores. And then we saw an interview before the episode dropped. This interview dropped on YouTube, Arion's YouTube channel, where Arion Martell and this lady who they say is who at one time was the side chick of Masao. Like when I saw this interview, I was like, wow, what's in the tomfoolery is going on here? Because it was a joke. I was like, look at a sinner calling another person a sinner. You cheating on your wife. Okay, if you're coming outside to call Masao a cheat, you cheated on your wife too. The reason for your divorce is because you cheated on your wife and you had a baby on your wife. That is the reason for your divorce. So what guts or what right do you have to come here and be like, oh, Masao cheated? Like, it was very funny to me watching the interview, right? It was very, very funny to me that somebody that committed the same crime is accusing another person of the same crime. Like, it's the same. You're both the same. I'm not going to take Martell serious about it. And they brought this lady here to like confirm that she at one time was Masao's side chick, because he's married to Letitia, right? She's Martell's side chick. I'm like, okay, this is the battle of this, or the gathering of the side chicks, the side fowls, the side ends. She was like, they were always meeting at credit one. I was like, okay. Maurice was Masao's cover whenever he wanted to say something to or lie to Letitia. They always got it on credit one, and there wasn't bed there, so they were like wilding out on credit one. And they met in Vegas. He brought her down to Vegas, and according to the lady, allegedly, I'm not sure, I don't know, but that's what the lady said. I'm repeating what the lady said, that they had a threesome. She had a threesome with Maurice and Masao, the two brothers. And I was like, "Woo!" But at one time, I was not believing what she was saying because in all this whole Masao was a cheat, he's a whatever. She said that on this same Vegas trip, Martell didn't have any lady with him. He just went and was gambling. I was like, lady, be for real. If you came on this podcast and said, yes, Maurice was with me, Marcel was with me, and Martell had his own chick, I would believe that story very well because you can't tell me that Martell was watching you and Maurice and Marcel fool around and he was just there looking, being a bodyguard. Really? Really? Is that really what um she wants to tell me? At that part, I was like, should I really believe this lady? She's trying to say that Martell was not having anything to do with any lady in Vegas. I felt like she was trying to feel pity Ariel because this one thing she has won a battle by getting Martell for herself. She has won a prize, a huge prize from being a side chick, graduating to where exactly did she graduate to? Because she's not a wife. She's not a wife. What is between a side chick and a wife? I've never heard of that situation before. Where you were a side chick and you wanted to be a wife, but you are not still a wife, and you're no longer a side chick because everybody know you are dating him. Okay, maybe let's say she graduated from a side chick to an official girlfriend that shows her face once in a while. He doesn't like hanging out with her that much, but once in a while they show their okay, we are still in a relationship, or just know we are still in the relationship. Don't forget about it. Oh my God, this situation is so funny. The interview was, for me, I was like, it's a clown move. It was a clown situation because I did not understand what they were doing at this point in this situation. But I understand what he wanted to do. He wanted to shame them. And I would say, do I feel bad for the Scots? No, because they saw it coming. They have been in support of um Martell. Kimmy called Martell a good man. Kimmy, Miss Kimmy, where are you now? Is Martell still a good guy and Melody just being the hyper kind of woman that wants to be build her business on something else? Where is um Stormy that they shared the bond of having a communication harassment arrest together? Where is Stormy now? Where is she? No, everybody that said Martell is a good guy and maybe Melody is just a problem, where are they? At least Melody is not out here looking for your side chick to call you and to, have an interview and sit on a YouTube channel and talk about it. She doesn't have that effing time. You know why? Because she's using that time to build her business, to build her empire. But this one is taking his time to expose side chicks of how many years ago? Are people really that interested? But I know because of his ego was bruised, he was gonna come for Latisha and Masao. Now, when this video was played on YouTube, I said there is one person I was sure was not going to keep quiet. I knew she was gonna come out to say something, and that was Miss Wanda. Let's play what Miss Wanda had to say. It's just a very short clips of what she had to say, where she was cussing out both Arion and Martell.
No man finna marry you guys. Ain't no man, don't no man want you. Don't no man want you. Period. Neither one of y'all. Neither one of y'all. And now, don't no man or woman want you, Martell. Ain't no man or woman want you. After they see this, that you did, man, you ain't nothing but a pump ass bitch. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was so funny is that she said, And no man wants you. And no man wants you or woman wants you. So she's trying to imply that, yeah, guy, yes, we acknowledge that you are bisexual. So no man or woman will want you after being or exhibiting this punk ass behavior, according to Miss Wanda. Okay. I knew she was gonna rant. She was ranting all through, like she was coming live consistently on Instagram, pissed off at Martell. And I was laughing all through the ordeal because I can remember Miss Wanda being like, oh, Martell, supporting Martell at one time just because she wanted to shit on Melody. Just because she wanted to say bad things about Melody, she sided with Martell. She sided with things that Martell have said and said, yes, those things look truthful because the way Melody's behavior is. Now, how the table has turned. You are saying that you at one time, most of these people now that are saying that Martell is a liar, Martell is lying, are the same people that have at one time come together and said what Martell is saying is true. What Martell brought to the table is true, and Melody is the delusional one. Melody is the liar. Now you expect me to, from your own same mouth that you have said this person is truthful, you are now saying that this person is a liar. What should I believe? Is Martell a liar? Is Martell truthful? Because now he has come for you. Now he has said things about you that you don't like. You're now coming for him. Look at Miss Wanda cussing out Martell. Few months back, she wasn't cussing out Martell. Few months back, she was using what Martell has done to Melody to shame Melody and side with Martell. Few months back, she was shaming Melody and siding with Martell. Now, look at now, she is cussing out Martell. Cussing him out. And that's why I said I can't feel bad for any of them because they haven't been the honest bunch of people in this life. They haven't been like the most honest people. Because if you say somebody is a liar or is truthful in a certain situation, then when the person now comes for you, you now say the person is lying. I get to look at you in a certain way. Well, after the video was trending and a lot of people started giving their opinion about the video, people started saying, some people were like, it was comedy. For me, it was a clown move. It was a comedy. It was very funny. I was like, Martell is dumb. Arion is dumber. And the side chick that even allowed herself to be on the video is the dumbest. But let's not digress. So they came on Instagram and actually still talked about the situation. So let's play and hear what they had to say. That's Martell and Arion.
See, that's the problem.
What's the problem? She was lying.
Letitia?
No, they said she was lying. They think she lying. Nobody was lying but Tisha. Tell Tisha to come with her receipts.
She can't.
She can't come with no receipts about nothing.
That's why she gonna be in the courtroom. Mm-hmm. It's a difference. Mm-hmm.
I don't think she was lying. No, she wasn't. Y'all, first of all, who would get up there and say
hey, listen, I'm not gonna put my face on this screen because I'm not gonna put my face on the screen because Arian got this filter on, and I don't do. Chill out with all of that. But guys, don't say that girl made up nothing. Hell, I was there.
You seen her?
Be quiet. Listen, I was there, and the thing is, like me, Tisha lied. She said Martell is gay. And then Carlos tried to save her and say allegedly. She said no for a fact. So guess what? Liars will be dealt with in court. So we don't play that. We don't play no line. We don't play no trying to get a fucking storyline. We don't do that.
And if she was
forget a storyline.
She went to Vegas. We'd be in
court.
So
again, if Marceau didn't have sexual intercourse with that girl and she said so and I said she did, they did, that's court. We'll be in court. But no, it's true. Hell, I was there. I just didn't partake.
You didn't?
Shut up, girl. Hell,
no. We gotta ask again because they want to know.
I don't care what they want to know.
They think we whatever.
It don't even matter.
You didn't, Martell?
Whatever. Let's go to
What's your boyfriend?
YouTube. I mean, go.
Now, this particular part of the life, they were like, he said some certain things. He said, one, I'm a liar. Latisha is a liar. Literally, the both of them. He literally called the both of them liars, and he kind of said that if the lady said that her, and Masao had something together, and he is also acknowledging the fact that her and Masao did something together, then if Latisha is saying that what him and the lady is saying is false, they should take it to court. Like, he's kind of challenging Latisha that if she has the evidence, because he called, like I said, the main reason why Martell is doing this is because of the gay statement. He doesn't like being called gay. We know it that he doesn't like associating himself with anything gay or anything. So then being called a gay person is kind of offensive to him. He said that he's challenging Latisha in one way or the other for them to go to court. If she has evidence that he's gay, prove it. And if he has evidence that this lady really did hook up together with Maurice and Masao, he is going to prove it. So do you think that Latisha is going to take it and go to court and literally have a full-on battle with Martell on who is lying or who is telling the truth? Do you think they will want to take it to court? Do you think Maurice and Masao will want to sue? Because I know the only thing they want to sue them for is defamation of character. Do you think that they would want to sue them for defamation of character? That's Martell, Arion, and this particular young lady that allegedly is the side chick to Masao. Do you think they would do that? And I think, like, if Latisha literally takes the bait and says, I want to sue you guys to court, I don't think Martell will have real evidence, because the lady said in the interview that Masao always covered his tracks. He literally always had somebody else pay for whatever she needed, and never anything from his own account, so as his wife would not know. So if he's paying things out of pocket or first asking somebody else to pay for those things for her, so how would you find the evidence? What evidence can you present and say, okay, this is exactly the thing? Except if he has pictures of them being in Vegas together. Oh, that's the only thing. But if I knew that if Martell did have pictures of them being in Vegas together, I'm pretty sure that on this YouTube podcast, he would have said it, or he would have shown it to us about the pictures. But you know what? That is them. I don't know whether this is going to go further. I don't know. For now, Latisha hasn't responded to anything. The only person that has been responding and ranting online has been Miss Wanda. And we know most times Miss Wanda is the one that ends up fighting Latisha's battle. So maybe it's Latisha in the mouth of her mother responding to Martell. But comment on the comment section. Do you think this case between Martell and Latisha has ended, or do you think it's gonna go further by going to court? Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to click the subscription button down below to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like and comment on this video, and I'll see you guys on another video.
Welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like and comment.